On June 15, 2022, the modified Airbus A321XLR took its inaugural flight. It has the longest range of any A320neo family aircraft operating in airlines. Aside from the baseline model, which can carry up to 195 passengers, the upgraded version comprises an A321neo that is nearly 7 meters long and seats up to 240 passengers. While the current A321neo can fly distances of up to 6,500 kilometers, the new A321XLR can fly itineraries that are one-third longer, up to 8,700 kilometers. Beyond this family, only customized corporate and VIP versions of the Airbus Corporate Jet series, designed to provide exceptional comfort for typically 8 to 25 people, can fly farther. Currently, A321neo aircraft are mostly produced in the A321NX variant, which features a redesigned emergency exit layout system that allows for easier adaptation of multiple passenger cabin layouts with capacities of up to 240 seats. A321neo aircraft, like others in its family, can be propelled by either CFM LEAP 1A or PW1100G-JM engines, depending on the customer's preference. In response to market demand for increased flight range, the aircraft can be supplied in an A321LR variant, which has 2 or 3 removable additional center fuel tanks, with a capacity of 120 liters each in the cargo compartments below the cabin floor, 2 behind the center wing box and 1 in front of it, and an increased maximum takeoff weight from 89 to 97 tons. The A321LR, with 220 passengers, has a flight range of 7,600 kilometers when refueled with 3 additional center fuel tanks. Continuing in this direction, Airbus announced that work on modifying the A321XLR would begin in 2019, with the goal of combining the efficiency of a narrow-body airliner with the flight range and level of comfort typical of wide-body aircraft. Unlike the A321LR, the new A321XLR has an integrated rear center tank with twice the capacity, about 12,900 liters, instead of 2 removable additional center fuel tanks behind the center wing box, while still allowing for the installation of 1 removable center fuel tank in the cargo hold in front of the center wing box. This increases the aircraft's flight range to 8,700 kilometers, while also boosting its maximum takeoff weight to 101 tons. Now, here comes the fuel tank issue. The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, is requesting comments on proposed fire safety requirements to approve the design of the Airbus A321XLR's large rear central fuel tank. This tank, located directly below the passenger cabin floor, is necessary for the aircraft to achieve the stated range of 8,700 kilometers. However, the location and construction of the tank pose a significant risk, making it vulnerable to potential ground fires after an accident. The FAA is concerned that existing requirements do not fully meet post-accident skin or tank construction standards, and that there is a threat of external ground fire. The proposed conditions are consistent with those previously developed by the European Aviation Safety Agency, or EASA. Airbus must demonstrate that the design prevents fuel vapor ignition in the tank for at least 5 minutes under the influence of an external ground fire caused by fuel leakage. This is consistent with an analysis showing that survivability increases if fuselage burning is delayed by 5 minutes. The EASA published a consultation paper on the A321XLR's special conditions. This paper highlights the safety measures that EASA considers required to limit the risks associated with the RCT. These criteria include putting a protective liner on the rear central fuel tank and installing a fire detection and suppression system in the tank compartment. According to reports, Airbus and EASA agree on the technical specifications of the rear central fuel tank. However, Boeing has expressed reservations about the rear central fuel tank arrangement, particularly the potential of fire in the event of a gear failure and penetration. The added weight of the EASA-required protective liner may lower the A321XLR's range by approximately 200 nautical miles. Airbus is striving to offset the damage, but the A321XLR's final range may be slightly less than the promised. Now, do you think A321XLR increase in weight is okay, but similar weight increase in the newer Russian aircraft are made fun of? Let us know in the comments. We discuss such interesting topics every day. Please like, share, and subscribe for more such stories in the future.